Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel IUCT. Hope you all are having great fun and wishing you a very happy new year. Hope you have the most joyful and happiest new year. And 2025 brings you a lot of abundance and prosperity. So at the onset of this new channel, I thought that I'll also introduce a new segment which is very close to my heart. Is reading and yoga and meditation. So IU can read and IU can do yoga and meditation. So why reading? So I have actually, with a lot of conversation with my friends, I've seen that we've somehow lost, touch of reading for XY reasons, right? Life happens. Things take priority and you somehow lose something that you really love, that is reading. So I thought that probably I'll just I'll read those books that are very close to me and has touched me, and that way we both are interacting with each other. I might fall short on how I have analyzed the book, so I would request you to kind of throw some light on that, and how would you do that? You have to comment. So before I go more deeper on the conversation, that what exactly will be conquering through this new segment and the new space of interaction that I'm introducing on the new year. Firstly, I'm very thankful and very grateful to each one of you for your viewership and supporting me. So I would like that support and your viewership, so that I am able to reach million and trillion and billions of people, and you would be able to help me. So what I've thought is that I'll be doing a small episodes of not more than 20 minutes. I'll try to, I know when I would be, reading along with you on a book, I might surpass that, but I will try to kind of fence it not beyond 20 to 25 minutes. And also the reason why I want to do that, so it's easily shareable. If it's, that's what I have seen, that, if you are having long episodes, it's very difficult to share. So my, humble request to all of you would be, if you can share, if you can like my episodes, that will give me a lot of encouragement. And subscribe to my channel, that will help me reach out to a lot of people. And whatever I'm trying to cover on this new segment, you never know, somewhere, somehow, somewhat, someplace, someone might get benefited out of it. And I single-handedly would not be able to reach everyone. So I need your help, I need your support on that. So that was my initiative of reading that I'll be doing with you. Now the piece that is profoundly attached to me, and I cannot even tell you that how much I have benefited in this journey of yoga and meditation. I was no different. I thought that health and well-being is gym, is walking, and I really never thought on deeper aspect, that how much and how far yoga can can turn the table, can turn your life 360 degrees. So today I can very proudly vouch for that, and how important it is for just not our physical body. It's very important for our mental health, for our life energy. So I have been meditating with Sadhguru. I have my, how I started with him, how the entire journey with Isha Foundation and Sadhguru. I will be, talking about it in my episodes going forward. But for today's episode, I will just share remarkable, and I mean, it's something that is, I don't know, I don't really have words, because it's a dream come true. Whoever are meditating with Sadhguru globally, and I think doing a program with him is the most luckiest thing that can happen to you. And I'm also a Samyama participant for 2025. I applied for it. I got selected, and so I'm very thrilled to be attending that program with Sadhguru. So on on my episodes, that I'll also cover a lot on Samyama, how you kind of how you apply, what are the prereqs, what all you need to do to be, I guess, just a participant, a good participant for Samyama. So there are a lot of information coming on your way, but I just wanted to share this with you. So a quickly rewind as to how I started with Sadhguru is, I guess everybody in our life have passed across the dreadful time of 2020. I'm no different. I also have my journey from with Sadhguru on 2020. I remember, and I still get the goosebump that everybody has their share of journey, but I would say that I really was in a very bad shape mentally, because there were certain things that I wanted to avoid, but I was not able to avoid. Everybody, kept on saying that don't turn on the TV. I still remember I used to spend hours watching the briefing, watching the counter that was on the right top corner, and we just said that, how many people died, how many, the stories, and those things really impacted me, but yet I was not able to shut myself off, because somewhere the inquisitiveness was, I think, was more prominent than my stillness and calmness and composure that I needed at that point in time. So I was not able to turn off the TV, and every day I used to keep seeing those numbers, and I was pretty much getting impacted, and very much so I did not know that COVID will also impact me and my family. I will lose my father in that testing time, though I was trying to shut myself off. So, but the shutting was not happening. It was still there. So June 2020, and 18 June, I lost my dad, and it was the most testing time for me, because when it was a lockdown for both the countries, I was not able to fly out, and I did reach out to the embassy. I kind of got a ticket to kind of fly out to India, but at the very nick of a minute, when I was just about to step out, my family kind of, they were also scared. So they said that, think twice before you come, because who's going to, if in case something happens to you, who's going to run pole to post for you? So, and then my family was here in US, so all that dilemma, turmoil, and think back. And personally, I've always been a rebel kid. I've never listened so much, but that point in time, I don't know what made me so shaky on and my knees were trembling, and I was like, okay, let me not step out. So I didn't go, and it was June 11th, and June 18th, I lost my father, and that was the situation, or that was something that was not very easily I could process it, because in no circumstances I thought that I'll not see him for one last time. And so during that duration, I think I have no clue. I used to get newsletter from Isha Foundation of Sadhguru doing a lot of meditation, and inner engineering was offered. So I went ahead and did my inner engineering, and I started meditating. Sadhguru used to do full moon flirtations, a lot of free meditations that was offered to everyone. So I started my journey, and that point in time, I remember hearing Sadhguru for the first time when on a podcast. He said that you just sit like this and life happens. And 2020 and 2025, now it makes sense to me that what he meant saying that you just sit and life happens. So and it's a journey that I will share with you, that how things started making sense to me. So that's about a small snippet and a journey of me starting with meditation and yoga with Sadhguru and Isha Foundation. So on those lines, my new segment is also about read along, right? So I don't want to again overseed my duration of my episode. So I will review a yogi's guide to inner engineering with you. So this book, I would say, if you want to giggle, if you want really, you all know, and if you have not seen Sadhguru's podcast, I would highly recommend that you do, because he cracks you up. The first thing that he does is and that's what he keeps telling, that he's here to bring happiness and joy with all that he's offering to us. And that's the book is exactly, it will crack you up. So the Yogi's Guide to Inner Engineering, and and Shambhavi is also the first step that you kind of when you approach Isha, because that is the first program that qualifies you for your later journey. And it takes you to a new realm of you if you're practicing. Not that I will do a small confession, not that I was also very regular. I used to fall from the bridge, but then Isha and Sadhguru has ways to find out that you are really cheating on your practice. So they will kind of come back to you, they will help you, they will support you in every manner that they can do, and they'll not allow you to fall from the bridge. So once you get associated with Isha, once you get associated with Sadhguru, he will find you, and he will find ways that you're not falling from the bridge. The best part of getting associated with Isha. So Inner Engineering, A Yogi's Guide to Inner Engineering, is a book that whenever I feel like I have to just burst out into laughter, I need a lot of laughter, I hold that book in my hand and I start reading it. So on this episode, I'll just cover the part one, what he tries to say, and it's an impeccable way that he has tried to bring just a simple philosophy of life, how we should be taking our life on, it's very easy. It's just that we have lost the essence in our busyness, and we just try to ignore it, and we are prioritizing everything else over our health, primarily our physical body, mind, and our life energy. So the first part is, he very, I think in a very simple manner, he explains that the way in is way out. How beautiful is it, right? So we are always in search of so much of happiness, peace, joy outside of us. But the simple truth is, way in is way out. So he starts the book with his famously and infamously Shankaran Pillai example of Shankaran Pillai, and which will kind of burst you into laughter, that he goes to a pharmacist and he asks for medicine, that he was having cough, and the pharmacist gives him medicines of laxative. And then the other person standing next to the pharmacist said that he asked you he said that he had cough and you gave him some laxative. So the pharmacist said that no, he's not going to ever cough in his life, because I've treated him well with the laxative. So he starts with that, and it's how true is that we are in constant search of so many things externally, but it all lies within us. So the first part is all about way out is way in. Then he kind of takes a bit of a tour on his personal journey to yoga and meditation. So when I lost my senses, and then design your destiny, wherein he kind of lets us know that it's in our hand, that we can design our destiny. No boundaries, no burden. Again, there is a hilarious case study that between a husband and wife that he's gone on to let us know, and it's very hilarious. I'll go with that story with you as well. And then the last piece on part one is and now yoga. So these are broadly the 5 sections and the segments that he explains us, and with all the hilarious stories that he kind of shares with us on these 5 segments. And the part 2 is all about mind, body, and our inner energy and joy, which I'll be covering in my next episode. So for the first segment, it's he keeps telling us that inner engineering. There's a crash course on inner engineering that he keeps reminding us that responsibility, the ability to respond is responsibility. Not that you're responsible. You have to be responsible for everything. It's not that you have you have to claim that responsibility is yours, but your responsiveness is very important. So everything that he mentions on the first segment of the book is so interestingly brought to us with all the examples that he gives us is will definitely intrigue you to kind of read the book, and you wouldn't able to keep it on a table till you haven't finished it. So I read the book very often because that's my not only reminds me of the things in my life that we need to kind of we achieve while we are, because life is a process, a journey, right? So we do get fall off the track, so it kind of gets you back on the track. It kind of helps you think a lot more deeper than you would usually do. So but I love the book for all the case studies, for all the hilarious examples that Sadhguru has shared on the different segments of the book. So before I end this episode, I would like to share one of the stories that he has shared, like no boundaries, no burden. So he starts out with a very interesting and a hilarious story of a man and a woman, and he says that it's every household thing, right? Who does what and when. So that household he's explaining us is no different. So there was a debate between husband and wife that who closes the door on a particular night. And so the wife said that I always do it and you never do it, so this time you're going to do it. So husband said that no, it's always me taking care of all the responsibilities of closing the door, and I'm not doing it. So then they reached a point where debate was so much and so forth that they said that okay, whoever talks first will close the door. So they just keep quiet, and because both were waiting that who's going to talk first. None of them were speaking. So there was one rookie, a thief was just passing by, and he's like, oh wow, the door is open, and what's going on? Let me just quickly peep into and see what's going on. And he comes inside me home, and he sees the dinner on the table. He eats the dinner, and then he's like, what's with them? They're still not talking. I just came in, they're just looking at me, glaring at me. I ate dinner, still they're not doing anything. Okay, let me just go ahead and kiss the wife, and probably I'll get some reaction. And then he goes and kisses the wife, and there was no reaction. Then he's like, wow, this is the best thing to happen to me. So he's like, okay, let me leave a mark and shave the mustache of the man and then leave. So moment he was about to kind of do that act with the man, he spoke and he said that okay, I'm closing the door, damn it. And that's about it. So it's a very, very funny story, but how interestingly Sadhguru kind of reaches out his thoughts of no boundaries, no burden. So I'll end this episode on the first half review of Yogi's Guide to Inner Engineering, and I'll see you soon on my next episode, where I'll again touch point on a bit on Samyama, the silence program with Sadhguru, how you apply, what are the prereqs, and with Samyama, the meal that you have to follow for 40 days. Earlier it was 40 days, now it's 60 days. So itself is a sadhana. So I'm also doing a lot of meal prep videos, which I'll be also uploading and sharing with you on my channel. So I would really request your support and kind viewership, and don't forget to share, subscribe, because you want to be notified right moment I upload my videos. So don't forget to share, subscribe, and like, and comment on my channel. If you have something that you would like to share with me, I would really appreciate. That would help me, encourage me and help me as well. So thank you so much. See you soon on my next episode.